In this video, we are going to take a rectangular coordinate and we are going to convert it into a polar coordinate. So we have this point here, -3, 6, and I like to always graph them first. You do not have to, but I like graphing them so that I can see exactly where they fall. So -3 is our x, 1, 2, 3, and 6 is our y, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this point is going to fall somewhere along here. And that's in the rectangular coordinate system. Now, when we are trying to change this into a polar graph, what we will do is we will use what we know about right triangle trig. And so if I were to draw a reference triangle here, I know that this leg of the triangle is -3 and this leg of the triangle is 6. I could easily find this leg of the triangle because that leg of the triangle is going to be r squared equals 6 squared plus -3 squared. So 6 squared is 36, -3 squared is 9, and so I have r squared equals 45. And of course, I could break 45 down further when we take the square root of this into 9 and 5. So r is going to equal 3 root 5. That will be the first part of my ordered pair. Now, if you look at this little cheat sheet here, in polar coordinates, we want r and then theta. Well, we found r is 3 root 5. I don't know why I put a comma here. Now we need to figure out theta. And so here are our conversions right here, which I'm sure that's probably hard to see. We did the r squared equals x squared plus y squared already. Now we'll do the tangent of theta equals y over x. And that's going to give us our theta. So tangent of theta equals, well, y is 6, x is -3. So we need tangent of theta equals -2. So tangent of theta equals -2. So we need to figure out where does tangent equal -2. And we can do this either in degrees or in radians. Because this is not an exact radian, it might be easier to do this one in degrees. Degrees might make a little bit more sense. So I am grabbing Desmos right now. I'm going to change this into degrees just because I know that this one is not an exact radian. And I'm going to say, okay, what is the inverse tangent? What is the inverse tangent of -2? And I get -63 point, let's say 4 degrees. I get -63.4 degrees. But does that theta make sense for this diagram? I hope you said no, because -63.4 degrees would mean that you're going to go this way, and it's going to be somewhere over here. Now, what you'll notice is that these lines, they are 180 degrees away. So if I add 180 degrees to this, I should fall there. So let's go ahead and add 180 degrees to this, and that would give us the angle in the proper location. Oops, I forgot to hit the plus sign. And we get 116, let's say 0.6. So our theta is 116.6 degrees. 116.6. Oops, the degree symbol should be there. And so that would be our ordered pair, or our polar coordinate. We could definitely check our work on Desmos. And so if I were to go to Desmos, I want to first put in the ordered pair that we had, which was -3, 6. So there's our ordered pair. I also want to know what is 3 root 9. I just want to know roundabout what is 3 root 5, and it's about a little more than 6.5. So I'm going to change this to a polar grid, and look at that. This does look like it is a little more than 6.5, and it looks like it's about 116 degrees. And so I know I did this one correctly.